Here with Max, Liquid Qojqva. Is that how you pronounce it? End the debate.
Qojqva.
Say it again.
Qojqva.
Okay. And that's a random collection of characters that you decided to just do.
Yeah.
Just to bug everyone, to make them all spell.
Yeah, I really hated my old nickname, so I thought I should get a new one.
What was your old nickname?
Pro one like.
What?
It's pro and then one and then like.
Why?
It makes, I don't know. That was like my 13-year-old brain, like deciding I should have professional, like shortened in my name. So I was like, pro one like sounds good.
So you've managed to make probably the ID before that made less sense than Qojqva.
Yeah, exactly.
So, achievement. So you've been on Liquid for a few months now, and you used to be on Mouse Sports.
Yep.
What's the biggest difference between this team and your old team?
There's a lot more motivation on this team, I would say, and like the general like skill cap is much higher, I feel like. Also, yeah, there's just much more motivation, dedication. We barely like miss crim days. Everyone is just there on time. Everyone just wants to get better, try out new strategies and all that stuff. So it's just generally better, I feel like.
This tournament didn't go as well for Liquid as you guys wanted. You guys finished 3-5 out of the top bracket. What went wrong this tournament, and how do you fix it going into DreamHack next week?
We had some different ideas in draft and some different opinions about how to approach the game in general. All those little things added up quickly. That's why we lost, basically. Also, we weren't really on the same page in game. We did a lot of like different stuff. Yeah, it's really important to like be on the same page in game, so you like know what your teammates are doing. But yeah, we didn't really like do that, and that's why we lost.
Do you feel that's something that's easily fixable, or is it something that's just you gotta take a long time to iron out?
I think it's rather easily fixable. We went on like a winning streak online in like 20 games, so I think we can recover rather easily.
You play a hero that gets banned out against Liquid all the time now. Teams first ban Furion against us a lot. Do you feel are you getting bored of that hero, or what?
I do actually. It's gotten really boring to play actually. But yeah, if it makes us win, I'm gonna play it like another 5,000 games. So I don't really care.
Why are you good with Furion?
I don't know. I guess I like being like a rat. I don't know. Split pushing is just fun for me, so I don't know.
You play a lot of the similar heroes that Bulldog plays, and even Wei2 calls you Baby Bulldog. So what do you feel about that?
I think I play somewhat more heroes than Bulldog. I also play like Storm, like Tinker and all these heroes. So I don't know. I don't think I can be like compared that easily to Bulldog, since my hero pool is kind of bigger.
You're the largest player on Liquid though, and
yeah,
he's the largest player on Alliance. So
I guess
the analogy holds.
Yeah.
Do you so other than Furion, what do you think is your strongest hero out of everything in the pool?
My Tinker's pretty strong, I think. I mean, Tinker doesn't really fit into the meta game right now, so I can't really play it, but I think if we would pick Tinker, I would be pretty good with it. And I don't see like any other Tinker player who really impresses me or who I can learn from, so that makes me like feel like a pretty good Tinker player.
You're pretty young, you're only 17?
18.
18?
Yeah.
Did you just turn 18?
Like 2 months ago, yeah.
Okay. Are you in school part-time, or are you just full-time Dota for now?
I'm full-time Dota for now. I finished school like a few months ago, like before summer, so I'm taking like a 1-year break at the moment from school. And like depending on how well we'll do, I will continue playing Dota full-time. If we don't do so well, I might go back to school and like play Dota besides school.
What was the decision-making process like after TI3, and how did it work for you to join Liquid?
I think it was where the the decision was really easy for me to join Liquid because Mouse, the team, I guess, like fell off kinda. Like Black wanted to go to China badly, and then we had some internal conflicts with the other 4 remaining players, so it didn't really feel like a team after TI3. Yeah.
Well, I mean, that's happened to a lot of teams after TI3 if the results aren't there. It's pretty frustrating. I assume that's your first TI, and what did you feel about that international? Did it just make you like, oh man, I need to really dedicate myself and try and get back here? Was that the feeling?
I felt pretty good about myself, about my personal performance about NTI. I felt I played pretty well in most of the games. So, but definitely I want to go back to TI. Obviously, it's the best tournament. Yeah, I'm just gonna do whatever it takes to go back to TI.
And what is the goal for Liquid now? Like, is it just, is everyone kind of focused on getting back there? Or is it even like trying to qualify? Because a lot of teams' goals is trying to qualify for TI.
Yeah.
But I know that everyone on Liquid has been there. You know, they've been there and they've tried and they haven't gotten past the round of 8 in TI. Is the goal now higher than that? Are your standards higher?
That's always the goal. Like the short-term goal is probably like winning DreamHack. Since we didn't do well here, we want to do well at DreamHack, and like the other lands who are coming up, I don't know what it is. Like, but yeah, the long-term goal is obviously being on the same page constantly. Like just having good teamwork and having stable picks, all that stuff adds up to placing well at TI. So that's our long-term goal.
Who out of your teammates has surprised you in general, either in real life, you know, how they are, what their personalities are like?
I mean, I've met every one of them at TI already, so there was no one actually like surprising me at all.
Well, I'm going to ask you to describe your teammates now then.
Oh god.
We'll start with Fluff. What do you think about him?
He's a very strategic person. He plans out the game before the game is actually started. Which can be wrong, because if something doesn't go according to plan, he doesn't really know what to do, you know. The opposite of that is Way2. Way2 is more like the improvising person, so if something goes completely wrong, Way2 like knows what to do and acts accordingly, which is good. Bulba, I don't know. A lot of people like have been saying Bulba is kind of weird, like in general, so I don't know.
Nothing wrong. Wait, what do you mean a lot of people?
I don't know.
Do you think that?
He's fine. I like him.
Well, weird's not necessarily bad.
Yeah.
I'm pretty weird.
There's a good and
I'm
bad
awesome,
weird.
So.
Yeah.
Huh?
There's a good and bad weird.
What about TC?
TC's like a really passive person, I feel like. He's also, I think he's similar to Fluff, like really strategic, more passive. He's like, I guess he's like the opposite of Havost. He's not aggressive, he doesn't go like for these random dives. He plays stable, he doesn't die a lot, always gets farm, stuff like that.
Okay, and you guys are going to see each other a whole bunch of times probably before TI. One of the things that's really hard for a team is how to handle losing. How was it handling losing with this? This is the first time we've been really like truly eliminated from something. You know, like since TI3 we've been doing very well in all the tournaments.
Yeah.
How was the atmosphere with the team in the booth? Like after we'd figured out we were just like we're done. You know.
The atmosphere was not that bad. Obviously, losing is disappointing and all that stuff, and you get annoyed by losing. We lost games. We would never lose online. Half of the teams we lost to here, like we would win online. So it was kind of disappointing and frustrating, but I think we will recover and do well at DreamHack again.
So you guys still feel confident about it?
I think so, yeah.
Okay. Let's talk about you. You're now pretty young, took a break off school. What do your parents, think about your plan?
They're really supportive. When I told them I want to take a break from school, they were fine with it. They said, if that's your dream, you should go for it.
Europe. you guys, your parents seem to be a lot more
Open?
okay with that kind of thing. In the United States, it's like, like you gotta like run away from home.
No, I heard Envy's EE's parents were like crying when he told them that
Out
he
of
wanted to
out of
quit
respect,
school.
right? They were like,
Yeah,
"Ii-sama, thank you for finally accepting your destiny." Like that's what they said, right?
I guess.
And MSS's parents didn't seem that happy either. I imagine
I don't know about that.
he ran away from home.
Did he?
Yeah,
That's
that's a
cool.
crazy story. But okay, well, what do you do at home for fun outside of Dota? I know you stream a lot. I watch your stream, Earthshaker.
Oh yeah, that's fun.
What's the most fun thing to do on your stream when you're just popping around?
The most fun. Playing Earthshaker and Tinker and Storm. And playing against like Korean flags and Rascal is really fun because they get annoyed. And then I watch their stream on like my second screen.
So wait, you're just admitting you stream hack now?
No, I'm just like, I don't know. No. I'm just like,
Well, we won't talk about that. It's fine.
it's really funny if they get annoyed.
Oh.
Just makes me play better, I guess.
And what do you do outside of the game, outside of Dota?
I read a lot. I just started working out again. So, and I sleep like 12 hours every day. So, with streaming and like reading, working out, there's a lot of time to be killed.
So you're pretty young. You read a lot. That sounds very cultured of you. Give me some books that you read. You gotta give me some examples.
It's mostly like thrillers, just. I really don't know the book names.
What?
Oh, the Swedish author is Wallander, if you know him. He's a really popular.
You've managed to stump me. This doesn't happen often.
He's a really popular author in Sweden. He writes really good books.
Like crime novels?
Yeah.
Like, give me a plot of one of the novels.
Oh God.
Yeah, you gotta. This is what we're talking about here. So, what?
Oh my God.
Give me this setting.
I don't know, man.
It's set in Sweden.
It is.
Yeah.
And it's like, okay, so there's a little village in Sweden, which is like, it's like 10 miles from the next big city. There's like only like 50 people live there, and then there's like, the next morning a police officer like checks the village, and there's like no one really alive. There's like 40 killed people. And then that's a plot, I guess. Okay. I can't really tell more because that would like reveal the whole book.
Okay. So murder mystery.
Yeah, exactly.
High quality writing. Was it well?
It's really good, yeah.
So have you read any English stuff?
I've read some English crime series. They weren't really good.
What about some love stories?
No.
No?
No, not really, no.
What about Twilight? Have you read Twilight?
I've actually watched Twilight.
Oh, you've watched Twilight. Oh, okay.
I don't know.
What do you think of it?
The fighting scenes actually surprised me. They were actually like kind of good, but
the vampires fighting?
Yeah.
Over the girl?
Yeah, and like there's like two sides of vampires. I don't know the names of them. I just forgot. And they're
Edward.
Like, yeah, exactly. And then like they're like fighting each other, and that looked pretty cool. And then there's like the scenes where just Bella just like looks at Edward for like 10 minutes, and it's like whatever.
Who did you see it with?
I saw it with my mother and my sister at home.
Nice. That's better, I guess. Than did they force you to watch it, or you were like?
No, I was like whatever. There's no game, so YOLO.
Do you watch any sports?
No.
No.
I've watched soccer, football in high school, but I stopped watching it. I don't know.
In German high schools, what do kids do for fun?
Play soccer. Play soccer, I guess. We also played a lot of video games just with each other, like online browser games, like the worst kind. But, you know.
Do kids in German high schools date each other?
Yeah, I guess.
Because in the United States, it's huge. There's like all this like drama and relationships in high school, and like people go to the prom.
Yeah.
And in China, that happens zero. Like there's none of that.
Really?
It's like it happens, but it's like a lot more rare, and like it's hard for it to happen because like everyone wants to focus on school and stuff. So I just want to know
Everyone
what it's
wants to
like.
become a doctor.
Yeah, what's it like in Germany? What's the atmosphere? Did you have a girlfriend in high school?
No,
This is the information that everyone really wants to know. It's like
I don't.
all the other stuff is like whatever. So
I didn't know.
You know the question that's coming next, right?
No,
Do you have a move?
I don't know.
No.
No,
No move?
no,
You had all this time to prepare an answer to this, and it comes down to no move.
no. I don't have a move.
Do you feel you learn anything, from Dota that will translate into the real world once you're done with Dota?
I haven't learned anything yet. No.
Not something about
I've
dedication or hard work?
I guess I've seen Sam talk to the Curse host. You know the guy's like, what's her name? Her name ends with Brohard. That's all I know. I don't remember. Like, oh god, it was so awkward, Sam. And
Really?
then-
What did he do?
yeah.
Give me
There was like
describe. Oh, I love this. I love stories like this. This is
Like-
great.
the 5 of us walked into MLG, and the Curse host. I really don't know her name. She was like
I think
walking.
it's Jessica.
Oh yeah, she was like walking out, and then way too is like, Sam wants to talk to you, and Sam just like keeps walking, and then he's like turning around, just like waves from like 2 meters. That was so weird. Holy.
Feel the awkward
Yeah,
coming out of
it's-
that. Ah, jeez.
That was yeah.
Do you feel you have more game than Bulba?
I don't know.
More pushing skills?
I guess I'm better split pusher. So.
Yeah. Okay. So you got to do it. You got it secretly. Okay,
Yeah.
well, okay. We've I think we've covered all the major topics. Maybe we can talk again at DreamHack. This is the first interview I've had with you. Anything you want to tell our fans? Anything about you that they don't know yet?
Not really, actually. No.
You don't
Nothing
watch-
special.
You don't watch any other movies with your parents,
Not
sister?
really. No.
No. Okay. Well, check out his stream. Check out his Twitter. Qojqva.
Yep.
QJ.
No. QO.
Fuck.
QO.
QOJ.
Yeah.
QBA. You knew that. I can spell that usually.
Usually.
Yeah. Follow him, Liquid Qojqva, on Twitter. Check out Team Liquid Pro. Check out all our interviews. Grand finals are going to happen. Who do you think is going to win?
I mean, we don't know the other team
Well, just
yet.
predict it. Out of
So,
the last 3.
I think
It's
DK is
speed.
gonna win.
DK?
Yeah.
We're going to go back to Chinese domination, TI4?
I don't think so.
No.
No.
They're not that good.
They're pretty good. I mean, DK is looking really strong right now, but I think the teams in like the West will do well as well. So the competition will be even higher than at TI3. I feel like. So yeah, it's gonna be really hard.
Okay. All right. Thank you. And we'll see you in there.